Alright. Oh, look who finally showed up. Alright. We did start a little late. We were supposed to be live almost 2 hours ago, but I was busy, so I have to keep extending the stream a little longer. Jeez, I'm dying over here. Okay. Yeah, I did extend the stream a little long. Well, the first extension was severe weather was not even occurring already, but extending it again because I was busy and I was technically very late. And now I am very late again. Okay, and let me get the tornado threat thing. That's actually the wrong one. Oops. Unlikely, yep. So today we have 2% chance of tornadoes. And our main threat is a wind and damaging hailstorm threat. And they're both significant threats. So we could have been live yesterday, but fortunately I was not going to go live because I got real mad. Because Buffalo's weather radios, all of them are actually offline. And there was severe weather. One of the storms were actually continuing rotation, and then NWS Pittsburgh was issuing alerts, same as Cleveland. And then a couple minutes after Pittsburgh issued their alerts for Buffalo, they ended up issuing a tornado warning, which could have been my first one this year. So yeah. All right, if you want to join community posts, I have a link. I'll post it on every couple of streams. So every 2 streams. So this is, yeah. Yeah. We got severe weather starting to ramp up, kind of, but it's not going to be too much. And Texas has been included. North Central Texas, the kid that joined last time during severe weather in his area. There's actually supposed to be severe weather in the exact, almost same areas for the next 3 days. So Texas, West Texas, will be seeing slight risk days of tomorrow and a marginal on Thursday. But we don't know about Friday, so yeah. We might also see another severe weather outbreak in the Midwest Monday, which sadly I will no longer be on spring break. I wish my spring break could be 3 weeks long. That would be awesome if it was. But I would not be live around. If we go live tomorrow, I'll show you the time. We were supposed to be live at like 3:45 today's, but the stores didn't develop yet, so I extended the stream 1 more hour. I was late, so I extended it again, and now I'm also late again. So yeah. So yes, currently, let me turn on my WX Warn. Still muted. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go full screen for now. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. We are going yellow mode. Yellow mode means that severe weather is either developing or is already ongoing. We do have a mesoscale discussion in Oklahoma, portions of north central Texas, as well as south central Kansas. Watch is also likely. Severe hail and damaging straight line winds will be likely to threat. This is not the only states we are watching. We're also watching over here, north the Carolinas, actually, and we're also watching Louisiana. Those storms are going to be moving likely to the movements will likely be to the east, northeast, if not north, probably at around 25-40 miles an hour, if not 25-45 miles an hour. So yeah. All right. Buffalo did not. Excessive rainfall. Day 4 marginal. Okay. Day 4 is on. When's day 4? Day 4 is on a. It's on a weekend. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. Okay. We are actively, slowly but surely starting to see. Oh, sorry. We are slowly but surely starting to see severe weather ramp up or develop across the areas. There is no way we have that much. So we currently actively have one weather watch and 6 warnings. So we are watching in current all 13 alerts. I'm gonna disable special weather statements. So if we take the special weather statements off, we'll have 8 alerts actively all in effect. A mesoscale discussion, 6 severe thunderstorm warnings, and a severe thunderstorm watch for most of western to Panhandle, Texas. So I don't know why you have to zoom that far out. I can still see it from here. We see significant gusts of 75 miles an hour likely, 2.5 inches of the 9 response hail likely, and 22 possible. So West Texas, you're under a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 Central Time. If you're in the Mountain Time and you're traveling across this area, you will be in effect until 10 o'clock Mountain Time tonight. So yeah. So actively, we're watching severe weather slowly but surely starting to develop. We actually did have 2 recent mesoscale discussions, but this one. Alright, who's under it? Tex, Nora. Hang on, which one did we just get? Alright, Texas. Alright, hang on. So, Southwest Texas, you're under a mesoscale discussion 32 minutes ago, or 3 hours ago. That is the issueness. Expired 32 minutes ago and issued 3 hours ago. And same as you guys, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, you were in it 18 minutes ago or 3 hours ago for an unlikely watch. So, the mesoscale discussion in Oklahoma and Kansas is still in effect. It was issued just last hour. It will continue for the next 45 more minutes. The watch may likely not be issued, but if somehow we do get a watch, then yeah. But last time we had an 80% chance for a watch, likely it was never issued. So yeah, I think I'm talking about the KSNT one. Yeah, see that. And just 3 minutes ago, we just had an experiment mesoscale discussion that was previously issued 3 hours ago. So let's go to I'm gonna go to the Texas one. So yeah. There is an initial severe thunderstorm warning. No, this is an update one. No, this is actually new. Alright, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning apparently 16 minutes ago. That's actually continuing for 11 more minutes. Sorry. Ooh, Illinois wants to join the party. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. It's continuing until 11 more minutes, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock Central Time for Illinois. So yeah, now we're seeing 2-inch hail already. We'll like we saw last time. We'll likely see a PDS severe thunderstorm warning. But anyway, that's updated. So all alerts are updated, or either just brand new. This is new. Yeah, this is the only alert that's just brand new. that just came in just recently. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. I might be wrong with the thing. Yeah, no, we're good. Severe thunderstorm warning for half-hour size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That is brand new, and it's infected until 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern. So yeah, these storms are expected to race north at a rate of speed. I didn't check. Well, 15 miles an hour northeast, not racing, but it's going at rate speed of 15 miles an hour. So yeah, this storm will likely produce damaging straight line winds and large hail. So yeah, well, straight line winds won't be the threat for this, but yeah. We don't have a considerable threat yet. Well, actually, we do have considerable threats. We have 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and we're also seeing golf ball size. I don't know where it is. They probably upgraded to 2-inch hail or downgraded to ping pong size. I don't know. It was one of these storms that had a It was one of these storms that had a golf ball size threat in it. So people in Louisiana, let's actually talk about y'all real quick. Let me find Louisiana. Let's talk about y'all real quick. You're watching quarter size hail of a storm moving northeast at 10 miles an hour. Very slow, actually. So you should be fine. We don't see any rotation unless if NWS on Lake Charles. Is this Lake Charles? Yeah, Lake Charles, I think it is issued by. No, Lake Charles is not. So who's this issuing this? Alright, I see it. So NWS, yeah, it is Lake Charles. Then okay. So NWS Lake Charles is possibility detecting rotation. So if there is rotation, just be aware of brief funnel clouds touching down. So yeah, just be extremely cautious, right? Yeah. Rock was just in here just now. Apparently he just left. I don't see him in the backstage anymore. Alright, possibility just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Possibility, if not, probably an update. Yep. We have a new update. It's definitely this one because I literally just saw on the warn thing. Yep, there it is. Yeah, apparently there it is. So still be watching the threat for quarter size hail. Expected. So yeah, 60 mile an hour wind gusts could be possible. We're still watching quarter size hail. So yeah, there he is. Rotation will likely be possible there. South Carolina. It's definitely an update. Unless that's brand new. It's definitely an update. Severe force warning for South Carolina will expire. The store had weak most of the limits and moved out of the area. So if you're in the warning, you should be fine now.
Don't ask about what me and Leon have been doing.
Definitely not. So that's what. Oh yeah, it was last seen you 45 minutes ago. I was like, he been off for like almost 2 days already.
Me and Leon have been doing something special.
Yeah, okay. Like, that's right. I'm not gonna ask anymore because you might get me canceled from YouTube. Like me and Leon already did to New York. And yeah, I'm not gonna say the reason. So, and as we're waiting, actually, let's get to some possibilities, some crazy news. This is extremely way too early, but earlier, before we started the stream, I was looking at the weather for my area. About 3 to 4 weeks ahead. Um, Possibility the next 3 to 4 weeks, we might see an extremely strong heat wave coming straight from the northeast. So people are in the northeast should get ready, but it's extremely too early. It's only 3 to 4 weeks ahead, or 3.5 weeks. I don't know whatever you want to say. Away. So yeah, my area is supposed to be hitting 90 degrees. What's on the Let's see, on the third weekend of my area. It might have updated now. I don't. Well, yeah. Yep. Texas, you're already under, so if I still watch. Okay, maybe not. I heard him about to go off. Oh yeah. Emma, you are still under watch. We have a new Mesoskill discussion now issued. We should see it popping up in any moment. If not, real quick. Oh yeah, it's for Northeast Missouri and Central Illinois. We want him, Bob. Oh, it's a far away look. Okay. And Rock is gone. Far northeast Missouri into central Illinois, we have a Mesoskill discussion. Watch is unlikely. So yeah. Wind and hail, severe hail and wind threat may comply with stronger storms. And weather watch is still unlikely, right? You can see 6-mile-an-hour gusts expected and half-hour size hail. So yeah. We're gonna wait until 6:15 or 6:30 p.m. So yeah, if the storms does not get too intense, then we'll go live later tonight. So yeah. But a lot of people have school because most of the people are off spring break. I know someone that's in West Falls, Colden area. They actually, I don't know why, but I don't know if there's any schools around their area, but they literally go to Springville, Springville. I almost Springville Central. That's a school district, and it's like almost an hour drive to that location. So they wake up very well. They wake up at the same time that I usually wake up for school. Probably around 5:56 in the morning. They wake up and they get on the bus around 6:25, and they don't get to school around an hour later. That's wild. Springville literally just got off of spring break today's like literally early this morning. So yeah. Meanwhile, I'm literally just enjoying my final week before I have to go to school next week, Monday, the 28th. But I have 7 weeks left after this week, after my break. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So we might have no one joining us tonight, so we might only go for a 2-3 hour live stream in case we get intense storms. So yeah. If we don't get anything, then we should probably just end the stream today's, and we'll probably go live when we get the most intense storms later on today. So usually I'd be doing a West Caves, but starting today's, I'll just take a couple breaks. So yeah, but definitely next week I probably gotta plan something else because yeah, I got school again starting next week. And if we have 10 storms, I will likely not be up all night long, all week next week, and probably only a Friday I can do it in case. But yeah, but really no, because I literally wanted to stay up all night long during my break, which I only did once. But I want to try to do it again twice. But unfortunately, the severe weather threat, the severe weather outbreak, the next outbreak will be on Monday. So, fortunately, I will not be able to stay up all night. Yeah. But I did enjoy staying up all night long. If you don't know when I stayed up all night, there's a Thursday night to Friday early morning all long stream, and we ended the stream around 10 in the morning. So yeah, where basically I had to go take a nap. So yeah, I didn't even get up until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, so I was literally so freaking tired. Literally stayed up all night long from 6:31 all the way to like 6:45 in the morning the next day. 12 hours of work, of extremely hard work. So yeah, literally issued 33 alerts, including one emergency, Tory. So yeah. So yeah, if we issued a little bit more, we could have been in the blue section, which is a 4165. So yeah. So 1831 on 4/17/2025 to 4/18/2025, 6:45 a.m. We issue 6 to 10 PDS warnings and less than 5 emergency warnings, and it was only 120 emergency. Less than 5 PDSs, which go from 1315 2 days ago to 2225. Only little severely alerts. It was only 1 PDS warning alert. And then the day before that, and the exact same day of issuing the alerts for Tulsa, there was a level 1 marginal threat for here, Buffalo. I'm actually going to share my screen. So yeah, there was only a level 1 threat for here, 6 out of 10 alerts from 8:48 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And 14 to 419, that was not an all-nighter right there. That was just alerts. 418 was the alerts on that day, and then 419 was only 1 or 2 more alerts, and then that was it for the threat. That was a slight risk for Tucson, Oklahoma. So yeah, only less than 5 alerts was issued for that area, because you can clearly see going from 2340 to 1258. Clearly see it. So yeah. And there was no emergency or warnings, PDS, in fact. And then the morning event was the Buffalo one. So yeah. We haven't done the surgery thing yet for the yesterday's outbreak, but we'll likely have it out if the severe weather threat doesn't ramp up. Well, if the severe weather threat continues like this, we'll likely end the stream very soon. So yeah. Alright, y'all. If we do have a PDS warning, we will immediately pop it up, and yeah. So, enjoy the stream if we do have music. Right? Yes, we do. Enjoy the stream, and we'll enjoy the loop, actually, and we'll be back for more information if we do. It look like... Is that... No way. We only have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings from Louisiana, Texas, and North Carolina, Virginia border. That's it. The only alerts is in effect. The same as the severe thunderstorm warnings a couple minutes ago. Discussions, only 2 of them. In total, we have 6 alerts in effect. That's crazy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have this looping, and we'll be back for more information as soon as possible. So yeah. Sheesh. All right. We have a tornado warning now in effect. That is actually impressive. I just heard it. Said Texas tornado warning. So yeah. Let me remove the tornado warning, which I repeated several times. So now let me just stop at this part. We have a tornado warning now in effect for Southwest Texas, just miles north of the border to Mexico. This storm is moving at a pace speed about 30 miles an hour to the southeast with large hail to tennis ball size. We don't have any considerable thunderstorm warnings as hail the size of tennis balls. This time, a tornado possible threat is also in effect for two other storms. That's probably an update to a 2-inch hail or 2.5-inch hail. There is also another storm that is moving. Both of them are moving southeast at about 15 miles an hour. This storm is producing a possible tornado. 15 miles an hour. This storm's moving about 30 miles an hour. So yeah. Meanwhile, the 21 is saying that one of them are moving. Both of them are possibly moving at the same speed at 30 miles an hour. So one of them probably did 15 plus 15, 20. Sorry, not 20, 30. It's probably wild. So. We have a mesoscale discussion that was in effect for West Oklahoma and South Central Kansas till 2230 Zulu, which at this time is still in effect. So those who were in the path of this tornado, you should start sneaking shelter inside building immediately. This is an extremely dangerous situation. This is what we almost. Oh, this is not. This is nowhere near border to Canada. Not Canada, Mexico. Sorry about that. This storm is actually miles away from Mexico. I just saw the blue line. I thought that was just Mexico border for a sec. Whoopsies. So we do have a new severe fronts warning, but now we're just going to continuously launch this tornado. So yeah, we only have one tornado warning, but 12 warnings, including 11 severe thunderstorm warnings, constantly in effect. So yeah. So this storm, like I said, both of them are probably adding each other's speeds up to 30 miles an hour, producing a tornado, which the rotation might be faster. If not, the storms are starting to move faster across the warning area. So yeah. Yeah. One of our warnings have already been updated. So yeah. Not this storm, but a different storm. So yeah. Just pop that up real quick. It's one number just ran new earlier. So yeah. I will be back. Oh, wait, never mind. If you want to join, my link to the StreamYard is in the sorry. If you want to join, the link to the StreamYard is in my community post. So yeah. But at the meantime, we have a tornado warning. Like I said, it's in effect for Texas. So if you are in the warning, start sneaking shelter inside a well-built structure and stay away from windows. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. So yeah, those are flying debris. So yeah. So yeah, more information will soon be released. So yeah. Alright, the tornado warning should continue for a little bit longer. It's got in fact till 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Looks like the severe threat will not be starting to ramp up for a while. And about that, we have a new tornado warning. It just popped up on the other radar that sadly you cannot see. Alright, it's not confirmed though, luckily. I don't know if we're gonna get it or not. But we do have a new mesoscale discussion. In fact, both of these are moving now at 20 miles an hour with tennis ball size hail. So yeah, if you are in his path, prepare now. So yeah. But meanwhile, we should be fine. All right. Oh my God, this app kill me. Okay. What did I say again? Louisiana, Mississippi. Oh my God. These. Alright, the first one is new. And the second one continues. Alright, so that would be not considerable. So we have 2 severe functional warnings that are just knowable. So yeah. Alright, anyways, so I want to show you the radar. To exactly show you where our storms that we are actively watching will be at for now. I am going to reshare my screen real quick to my radar app, which the app I hate so freaking much because it will not let me record on it. It'll only let me take screenshots. But if you're on Streamlabs, if you have Streamlabs or the OBS streaming app, it'll let you record, which is just absolutely stupid. So people in, let's actually just loop this. I am absolutely crashing out today. So, we do have 220 warrants actively in effect, but if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area, tomorrow morning, this is where you likely will be seeing these storms. So the storms in the south and the north will continue to develop, and some of these storms will actually diminish in the Mississippi River area, South Mississippi River area. So yeah. So people over here in Mississippi, you actually have a severe thunderstorm warning over here. Continuing for ping pong size hail and obviously no 60 mile an hour wind gusts. This one in north central Louisiana or northwestern parishes will continue to be in effect at 6:15 Central Time, which is actually in effect. This is brand new. This one continues until 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern for quarter size hail only. And then we got these other storms that are right now just likely ramping up. So yeah. Now we got Oklahoma, is it? Yeah, Oklahoma. You got a 50-55 mile an hour wind gusts depending size hail. So yeah. We only watch 220 warnings. We got one and it's not a severe functional warning and watch. This is actually kind of rare almost. This is issued by National Weather's El Paso. This is crazy. And then the other one should also be issued by the same office. Yeah, issued by National Weather's El Paso. So what is this issue? I also El Paso. Our office. Alright, so El Ramo's El Ramo. Midland is El Paso. And Shreveport, Shreveport is Shreveport. I definitely know that Lake Charles is Lake Charles. So for people who are at NWS or watching NWS Mob Midland. So for those who are in so for those who are in the NWS Midland area, warning area, you're actually not being issued by their office. You're actually being issued by a whole nother office. You're being issued by another office in El Paso, Texas. So yeah. So yeah, and we just had a new severe thunderstorm watch get issued. Not that long ago. Just now, I just heard on Kansas severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah. So yeah, you have a severe thunderstorm watch now in effect, Southeast Kansas. So yeah, look at this. I want to show you something real quick. I was just about to say this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, y'all. So this was before. Texas, Oklahoma, you're under severe thunderstorm watch, as well as Southeast Kansas. So yeah, pop that up one more time. So yeah, look at this before and now. There's a thing. Oh, South Central, Southern to North Central Kansas are actually under the severe thunderstorm watch. I apologize. People in Southeast Kansas should continue to watch, but North Central Kansas are actually under a severe thunderstorm watch. I apologize again. Southeast Kansas just continue to watch. So yeah. So that was before, and this is now. That was the thing. While we were like at 10 alerts, if not, there were 11 earlier. So yeah, we were at like the lowest was almost 9 alerts. So yeah, earlier today's. I have never seen any U.S. states not under any alerts. Yeah, we have a tornado warning in effect. 2 of them actually from National Weather Service El Paso into Midland, which is actually from Midland, but they're having El Paso issue it. So yeah. Oh, that is insanely nice. That's probably why. But Buffalo is still having NWS Cleveland issue stuff as they're apparently doing a software critical update. So yeah. So their estimate. So people who are listening to KJY 69, WXK 37, WZ. That was a shaky one. On WZ 2503. WXK 32, WNG 695, WNG 562, WXL 36 in Texas to portions of southeast New Mexico from 8 a.m. this morning Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, or 7 a.m. Mountain Time, April 22nd to April 24th, which is Thursday at around noon Mountain, 1 o'clock Central, or 2 Eastern. So yeah. So due to major system updates, we'll be off the air. So yeah. So yeah, Buffalo has their thing offline as well. So yeah. So El Paso will be issuing alerts for Midland and people that are actually listening to NOAA weather radios in Western New York, like I am. They're issuing alerts. Cleveland's actually issuing alerts for Buffalo as they're doing a major, probably a critical software update. So yeah. Yeah, severe thunderstorm watch number 160 in effect till 6 UTC, which was in effect 2 out, which is in effect 2 more hours ahead of the original severe thunderstorm watch. So yeah. The other severe thunderstorm watch. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So yeah. All right. We might just end the stream anyways, because severe weather is not going that crazy yet. But I will want to continue to watch severe weather today's, y'all. Although the threat for severe weather is not ending, because the reason I am ending the stream does not mean that there will be no longer be any severe weather. You still gotta keep eyes on the severe weather, y'all. All right. So yeah. So people yesterday in Southeast Erie, Southwest Wyoming, Northwest Allegheny, and Central or North Central Cattaraugus counties, northeastern Cattaraugus, were under a 20 warning yesterday for those um watching your own news station. So yeah. For those who weren't, I hope you guys did not get a tornado hitting your house, because there was actually a possible confirmed tornado on the ground before Pittsburgh issued a tornado warning for K-Buff instead of K-Buff, it was Pittsburgh. So yeah. Ooh. We have a new severe, like I just said, we have a new severe fronts to watch in effect for portions of Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas. So let's actually go to Kansas to talk about them real quick. Look at this. So guys, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning. There's airport radars. That's nice. People, severe fronts warning. Severe fronts to watch until 1 a.m. Central Time. South Central Kansas, western Oklahoma, and northwest Texas for large up to 2.5 inches possible. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts also possible. So, possible threats: 2.5-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and a tornado 2 are all possible apparently. So yeah, 13 minutes ago issued. It expires in 7 hours. Office was KWNS. So yeah. So yeah. I want to try something real quick. Hang on. That's actually insane. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. We have, again, if you were just joining in, we're actually just already, I don't know how, but we're already an hour into the stream. That's crazy. Severe weather is starting to ramp up across Texas. If you are in Texas, New Mexico, you're not included. But if you are in Texas, you're under a severe fronts to watch effective until midnight Eastern time or 11 p.m. tonight in the Central Zone. So yeah, people coming from New Mexico, you're going into the area. You will be in effect until 10 o'clock Mountain Time, in case if you cannot switch your phone to Central Time. So yeah. But we just have a new severe thunderstorm warning that just came out. Severe thunderstorm watch. I keep saying that warning. We just had a new severe thunderstorm watch come out just 13 minutes ago. This is in effect until basically 2 in the morning Eastern time. But if you are in the Central, then it will be 1 a.m. for y'all. So this is when the 60 outlook will be coming out from Norman. So yeah. So people from the cities of Wichita, Falls, Texas, Wichita, Kansas, and any towns that's in central Kansas, and portions of any towns or cities in western Oklahoma, you will be likely under a severe thunderstorm watch until for the next 7 hours. But if you are in the Texas area, including Lubbock, outside of El Ramo, Midland, and Big Springs, and any other cities like San Angelo, you were just under it on Easter. I think was it Easter? No, that was the day before Easter. You're under a severe thunderstorm watch, and these include cities all the way down to probably this town here in just outside the border to Texas, in Mexico. You're under a severe thunderstorm watch. People in Mexico, I'm gonna draw a box for y'all or a circle, but I'm predicting that you're probably under the severe thunderstorm watch from Mugzan all the way to Cudanguanza, Mexico. Sorry, I cannot pronounce. I'm English, not Mexican. You will be under a likely severe thunderstorm watch. And for those who are just joining in, earlier I accidentally made a mistake when we had the tornado warnings that's currently actively in effect. I thought the thought Mexico border was like here. If it was, this would be Texas, Mexico. So the city of El Paso will be El Paso, Mexico. That will probably be the rarest and the first ever NWS in Mexico. So that would be rare. Unless if there is a border that could just keep El Paso safe. Because El Paso's over here. And that city I just completely filled in is literally in also Mexico. So yeah. So people in the area, you gotta keep eyes on severe weather. We'll likely go live tonight if the threat gets way too severe. So yeah. We have two tornado warnings. One of them were in effect for the next 12 minutes. The other one will be in effect for the next 27 more minutes. So we'll be live for the next 30 more minutes to see if we'll either have a tornado confirmed or the storms weakening below severe limits. So yeah. Apparently I'm on Midland. I thought their radar will be in Mexico. The fact that El Paso, where is El Paso? Because I know it's in this area, El Paso International. The fact that El Paso is literally just right next to the border to Mexico, and the town that's just next to El Paso is a city. It's probably insanely wild. Yeah. So I do not know if the rotation is actually that strong, but this is what we're likely detecting. I am stupid right now. So CC drops, we do not know, but we might, for this 21, it'll likely be reissued again, as the storms are likely going to continuously move to the eastwards, southeastwards, racing at around 25 to 35 miles an hour. So yeah. In about 2 weeks, I will possibly be live in the next 2 weeks to talk about something on the third weekend of May. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Texas and Oklahoma as well as Kansas. So yeah, we got watches stretching from border to Mexico, from Mexico to Texas, all the way to north central Kansas. So that's a massive watch. So yeah. So literally, we have live storms media in North Carolina. Apparently, I guess chasing storms there. I don't know why he's there. So yeah, and he was literally over in my area just literally yesterday. That was actually wildly insane. I thought I spotted some rotation the other day. Hang on. Literally yesterday, I thought I spotted rotation. Literally yesterday, so yeah. Oh, there's a water spout.
Yeah, she's coming down. We got one.
I mean, I don't know where Deaths is at. Oh, yeah. They were literally water spouts. That's why I can't hear anything. Yeah. That's not even moving, bro. You can clearly see that. Not moving. There's the storms. Maybe that's actually a storm, but you can call that a supercell if you want. Oh, so no wonder why the water looks like down satellite. Full touchdown water spell. Water spell on the ground, yeah. On the water, I meant, sorry. It does say do not broadcast, but I just want to show you all this. We had a confirmed tornado, I guess, yesterday in Buffalo, New York. Over the waters, not inland. It was a water spout, clearly. It was extremely stationary. What is that? Is that the steam? Oh, that might be the possible tornado. That is actually probably the craziest thing I've probably seen today already. So yeah. I am already getting extremely bored over here. I don't know why. Every time I want to go live, I just get extremely bored. I'm just letting y'all know that. I don't know why. We might have to end the stream, y'all, even before the 20 warning gets expired. The fact that I'm over here trying to find something that I can keep company and stuff like that. So again, if you're in a tornado warning in Texas, you should be taking shelter immediately. Do not wait to see or hear a tornado take coming out. And yes, I am not supposed to be saying that because it's not night. It's still day. Sun is slowly starting to set here at the NWS office, gas and tea. You want to say? So yeah, and then we just got first severe thunderstorm warning in Oklahoma. Definitely know it's not PDS or stuff like that already, but we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in Oklahoma. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail probably. Yep, not even looking at it. Didn't even look at it yet. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. First guess. That's crazy. Wildly insane. So yeah. Our first tornado warning that was issued is in effect for 3 more minutes, which is this one right here, for those who are wondering. And then the other one is also in effect for less than 20 more minutes. So yeah. If you are in the point on tornado warning path, you should be taking shelter immediately. Do not wait to see or hear of a tornado. Take cover now. The fact that I'm literally not in the move right now. So yeah. It's literally the fact. These tornado warnings from updates, that rotation is literally in the same exact area. Not even joking right now. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for 2-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and also a possible tornado. We have a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning, so yeah, half damaging, half PDS, whatever you want to say. So I'm literally going to try to go live for 1 hour tomorrow to talk about severe weather, but at the same time, try not to go live for a possible tornado outbreak, not tornado outbreak, but possible windstorm, hailstorm outbreaks. Yeah. I do want to talk about the SPC outlook real quick for today 3, including Monday's outlook. So look at this. Let's see. What is that called again? He's can't. Oh, okay, whatever. I can't pronounce that. I'm just kidding. I could probably do it, but yeah. So we have a level 2 out of 5 slight risk. Today's in Texas, and for those who are in the dark green, you're under a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. If you're under the light green, you're under a general thunderstorm, which that is actually very good. Good. So yeah, we're gonna go through days in category, and we're in tornado, wind, and hail. So yeah, and probability, chances. So yeah. So today's is gonna be severe weather threat. They will have a marginal risk in the downtown areas. Today's areas like El Ramo, Texas, I don't know how to pronounce it, Texas. You're under just southeast. You're actually probably half mile from southeast of y'all. Or east. You're just under a slight risk. But mainly, you're under a marginal risk for today's and tomorrow. So we have a level 1 threat today's, level 2 threat today's, and same as tomorrow's. So yeah, almost for the exact same areas, but now this will include this will include portions of east or New Mexico. So yeah, the maximum threat will be a 2 out of 5 slight risk, but day 3 we'll start seeing a 1 out of 5 marginal risk for almost the exact same areas for exactly 3 days straight. So yeah, and then this is actually the first, but I don't know if we're gonna. Oh yeah, hang on. They haven't updated this yet, but yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be the first day 7. So this is D7, day 7 outlook. You will likely see a level 2 threat. So when we see yellow, that means a level 2 out of 5 slight risk, or just exactly 2 out of 5 slight risk could be expected. But say like day 5, we're gonna see a orange area, which if I want to say, it's probably gonna be in this area. When we see the orange threat, that means a level 3 or higher is expected across the area. Hang on. And we'll see a severe weather outbreak. So we'll start with the level 3 on day 3. Then day 2 will possibility see a 3. If not, we can see a 4. And then if we had to, we'll see a 4. If not, that could be a 3 or a level 5, which is extremely rare for this exact area to say a high risk. So yeah. But we do seeing a 15% chance for any severe on day 7. Day 5, 4 will be fine. Day 3, we're watching a 5% chance for any severe, like tornadoes, damaging straight line winds, or large hail. So yeah, I did skip the thing because I had to get to that because that technically still counts. But now, the wind threat today is we're actually seeing a significant threat. If you see the black shaded areas, that is a significant threat. We are watching a 15% chance for severe winds. Yeah, but 10% significant threat for severe winds expected. Almost the exact same thing for the hail threat. We'll also see the same thing. Which one did we do last? Yeah, we're doing that. I'm gonna crash out. We'll see the exact same thing for the exact same area. So yeah, we'll see a 15% chance for significant threat for hail, and then tomorrow for the hail threat, we'll see almost the exact same thing, but instead of the significant threat, we'll see the hail threat just being normal. So yeah, and then here's the wind threat on that exact same day. I think that's literally the exact same area. Am I not? The wind and hail threat. Is there ever a wind threat? Because I don't trust this app. The Outlook things, yeah. There could be a wind threat or not. Hang on. Oh, comment. Cato, all of NWS Buffalo's weather radios are down due to a critical software update. And Midland, NWS El Paso is taking over NWS and Midland till Thursday afternoon, because Midland is also doing their updates. So Arizona, so possibility NWS Tucson or Phoenix is doing a software update. So all no weather radios and any NWS that's doing offices that's doing a critical software or a major software update will be down until the time they say. So yeah, Buffalo's gonna be down until Thursday, no later than 5 o'clock. So yeah, but also did you all? All right. So did y'all know tomorrow? I don't know what time, but tomorrow I'm gonna say my best guess between 11:45 and 11:50 a.m. all the way to 10 o'clock. 8 so around around 9:50 p.m. Eastern time. So exactly almost about 10 hours. Tomorrow will be the first ever oldest YouTube videos, 2 of them, oldest YouTube videos being 20 years old. Tomorrow will mark 2 decades since the first 2 other videos. The first one came from San Diego, California, and another one came from possibility Utah, Colorado mountains, I don't know. Or Alaska mountains, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be the oldest videos, and I cannot wait tomorrow. So we do have a hail and a wind threat for the exact same areas. That's actually wild. That's probably a first right there. I ever seen, so yeah. That could have been, it could be more than a first, yeah. 15% chance for wind and hail threat are going to be in effect for the exact same area tomorrow, y'all. So yeah, so y'all know that. And then the probability chance, like we just said, is likely a 5%. So yeah, for any severe weather like tornadoes or straight line winds or large hail. So yeah, so we are seeing a 2% chance for tornadoes today and tomorrow for mainly the exact same areas for southeast New Mexico and west Texas. Tomorrow we'll see an expandment for west Panhandle, Oklahoma, likely the eastern side of New Mexico, southeast Colorado, and western to west central Kansas. Yeah. So we'll likely see that. And our thunderstorm threat, 40% for areas in the blue, 10% in the brown, and yeah. So yeah. Oh my god. If you are in the blue, you're under 40%. If you're under the brown, you're under 10%. So this is 20 Zulu to 0 Zulu, 0 Zulu to 8 Zulu. You'll likely be under the same exact front wherever you're located. So yeah. Dry thunderstorm threat. We won't see anything today's, tomorrow, or weather times. So yeah. Wind and related humidity. Nothing today's, but we'll see something in Florida. Down here in Florida. Yeah, level 1L. Yeah, Rock, you definitely are getting canceled, so yeah. So level 1L3, elevated threat for fire weather and humidities for Florida, Tampa Bay area, today, tomorrow, sorry. Southeast Arizona, to lower half of southern to north central New Mexico and west Panhandle, Texas will be under the same threat, so yeah. So excessive rainfall, let's talk about that. So we're going to see likely excessive rainfall today's. We'll see a level 1L4 today's. We'll also see one tomorrow. And then next day, day 3, which is likely going to be a Thursday. Tomorrow's day 2. Yeah, the Thursday. We'll see a level 2L4 instead. And then our additional days, day 4, I'm under this. We'll likely see a 1L3. And then day 5, I don't think we're going to see anything. No, we will. We'll see 1L5 for Texas, Oklahoma, western Iowa, northwest Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska, as well as southeast South Dakota. And then northeast Pennsylvania to all Maine. You'll also be under the threat. Vermont is actually under this. I think Rock is under this. I don't know if Rock lives in southern New Hampshire, southern Vermont. So yeah, I don't know. He could be. So yeah. Yeah, Rock WX, if you're still here, tomorrow will mark 20 years, 2 decades, for our first ever 2 videos, one in San Diego and the other in Colorado, Utah, and Alaska mountains. So yeah. So we do not know. And multi-day, what's this? Oh, this is a rainfall thing. We're not going to talk about that. So, daily. Temperatures. Oh, let's talk about this. So 6 to 10 days. We're going to see a very average temperature in the Mississippi River in Southern Ohio Valley, Mississippi Valley, Southern Ohio Valley, whatever. So, yeah. So this would be 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I will be under the 50, 60%. So yeah. So Southeast Arizona, you will be under the 20 to 30%, being below average. So yeah. They 8 to 14 days. I will be here. I'll be shucks. Where I am, I'll be under the 30%. So people in the west, this likely includes Nevada all the way to near southwest North Dakota. You'll be under the 40 to 50%. So we got 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, oh yeah, 10, 20, 20, 30. Oh, I love that one right there. 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50. So 40 to 50%. So yeah. And 3 to 4 weeks, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know how this is not expected, but my area is not included. But we can see a 30 to a 40% chance for high average. So yeah. And month, what's all this white? Say equal or below average. So yeah. We'll still see the same threat for this almost the exact same area. So study for that you are expected. So yeah. And then 3 months, which It's April, May, June. So this is July. We'll see definitely above average temperatures. Yeah. So 20, so 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50% for Northwest, for New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Oregon, and Idaho. And people over here, you'll see a 30 to a 40% chance. Wait. Yeah, 30, 40% chance for average for the Northeast. Yeah. And that should be all, as I can see. Oh, precipitation. I forgot about that. So 6 to 10 days. Holy Jesus. Oh, I forgot you can click that. 60%. All right. So 60% chance to be above average in Northwest Mexico, Southwest Missouri, Southeast Kansas, Oklahoma, and North Central Texas. Same thing for Upper Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. 40% chance will be likely in this area, in the Western New York area. So yeah. 8 to 14 days here in Western New York. Also, we will likely see a 40%, right? Yeah, 40%. And then over here in Texas, we'll see a 50% chance. This is going to be nice. Very nice, actually. Because that's going to be too much rain. And over here, stretching from Colorado all the way to western Ohio. In this big area, you're going to see a 55% chance above normal precipitation. But look at this. Down here in the Florida area, Louisiana, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and Florida, it's where drought is going to begin. 50% below average of precipitation. So that's what we're going to expect in the next 3 to 4 weeks. But in my area, we are expected to see a 50% chance for average precipitation, above average precipitation. Next month, this ain't gonna be good. Over there in Utah, 50% chance being below the immediate precipitation amounts. But over here, I'm not gonna be wrong. You're gonna be under 40, or they're gonna be wrong. 40% chance for being average for precipitation, and then all the way to July, we'll see almost the exact same threat for the West, stretching all the way from Washington all the way to near Northwest Oklahoma, Louisiana, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, where Mobile area is, and then portions of South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, D.C., Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Connecticut, and New York State. This is where we're going to see a 40% chance for being average, above average precipitation. Same thing for the orange over here. We're going to be below that. So yeah. Drought. So our current drought conditions. We're seeing. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're seeing a 5 out of 5 maximum drought conditions going on over here in the Texas area where I am. I'm just normally dry. Monthly, we literally see, I don't know, just drought persists, whatever it is. Then seasonal, drought development will be in northeast Arizona, and then all these areas where I'm circling right now. So yeah, that's it. All right. So I tell y'all that that's literally all. So, all right, I'm gonna go back on radar. I'm going back. We don't have any 20 warnings at this time, so we're gonna end the stream. Yeah. All right, so rock you now. All right. So I'm gonna end the stream, y'all. So severe weather is not really ramping up, but although we do have a severe watching in currently in effect. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching, and we will be back if we need to tonight. Sheesh.